We've kind of gone our way through playing smaller stages and getting bigger. We were in like the VIP room before Foo Fighters and Killers went on at the O2. And then you move up to playing main stages at festivals such as the Isle of Wight Festival, opening the 50th year anniversary, supporting Kasabian. And we're currently on the road across the whole of Europe with Pink. And this is our second time performing with Sting. We're taken back, really. It's an incredible experience and we're honoured to be supporting names that we look up to as a band. I was very lucky to have a father that listened to great music, and the Police and Sting were just one of those artists that were always played in my house. And I grew up listening to the icon himself.
Especially as a drummer, 10 Summoner's Tales was one of my most listened to albums throughout my teens because I was always listening to that and trying to nail everything that Vinny was doing. And yeah, I think he's massively inspirational across the board. From
classic songwriting as well,
yeah.
isn't it? So it's one of the best.
To myself, no way, you're no good for my health. And here we go again. Shame on you, shame on you, shame on me. Too. Shame is what we do. Shame on you, shame on you, shame on me. Too. Shame is what we do. Shame on you. Shame on you, that's what we do. But you come on. Myself and Ross Cameron met each other in our hometown of Doncaster, back in South Yorkshire in the UK, and musically, on a musical level, fell in love with each other's songwriting and musicianship, and we needed a drummer. So we got this guy, found him online. We had a load of people to audition. And Richard just straight away and he was wearing a Foo Fighters t-shirt, so we were like, yeah, he's the one. And we've been inseparable ever since. We're family. We just so happen to do music together. Radiohead massively, yeah. Beatles, Bowie, Queen. I'm a massive Freddie Mercury fan. Shirley Bassey. But in terms of our sound as a band, we're massively inspired by movies and movie soundtracks, whether that's John Barry's James Bond or Tim Burton, Quentin Tarantino. It blows our mind how the music to a film can move you. So when we write songs, we're massively inspired by films and their soundtracks just as much as artists. We write about everything, love and death, and everything in between. Anything that makes your heart pump, we'll write about. It's theatrical, it's emotional, and it's loud. Don't care. a gay woman who's watching the world take step backs in the LGBTQ community. We're witnessing things that should not be happening in 2019. Just simply should not be happening. And they are. And I believe this song, when Linda Perry wrote this song, 25 years ago, was it? 25 years ago, there was a meaning, a message behind it. And I feel as though this message needs to come back. It's such a strong and powerful song that we had to speak to Linda and ask permission. Say, Linda, look, we really want to do this track. We want to bring it back. The world needs this again. They need the message back out there. And we want to put it under the umbrella, or more the banner, of LGBTQ community for Pride. And she said yeah. So we were really happy to do that. It's a classic song. I feel powerful when I sing it. And we're just so happy that when we've been performing this song to the crowds that we've been performing across the Pink Tour especially, everyone's singing along and everyone feels it, and it's got a new message behind an already very poignant song.
If the price is more you're willing to pay, you can say goodbye to the better things, the finer things in life. You don't have a clue where to start in a fight. Be boxed in a corner, but I think you'll find I'm right beside you. And love is the one so bad to the highest to serve. It's a chemical, it's not a chemical tonight. Oh, it's much more when it comes like a hurricane gunning for war. It's a chemical, it's not a chemical for sure.
We have our debut album on the horizon somewhere. It's got songs on that we've wrote since we became a band, that we wrote in our bedroom years ago, to songs that we wrote very recently in New York and LA. We're dying to get that out. We really want people to hear it, and we've been performing some of the songs on tour, and the reaction has blown us away, really. People really taking these songs to heart. So I think the plan is to release that album and see how far it flies, and then to come back to these sort of places, and you know, the dream is to headline places like this and see how far our love for what we do can take us.
It's a dream for any band to get out of their home country and play to people that they've never even experienced before, and learn other cultures and stuff, and just experience other things.
And just soak it up.
We're really thankful of that as well.
Totally. We're just so happy to be back in France, and we can't wait to return and hopefully do our own headline tour across France and experience more of the wonderful audiences that have opened their arms to us. So, merci beaucoup.
And love is the one so bad to the highest to serve. It's a chemical, it's not a chemical tonight. Oh, it's much more than it costs, like a hurricane gunning for war. It's a chemical, it's not a chemical for sure. Merci.